welcome to this autism special episode. Hope you enjoy. Don't know why I did that. I didn't feel like it. So this one is about social distancing. Sorry about that. That's my service dog trying to tell me that there's someone at the door. Let me look on the Ring app to see if there actually is someone there. But most of the time today, there's no one there. And there's no one there. Out of my bedroom, darling! She's gone in my bedroom. Again. Out of good girl. Good girl. She listened. That's good. So, the thing about social distancing and autism is that it's hard. You might hear like some noise with my dog playing with a toy. They find it hard to tell distance. So if someone is too close, tell them. Doesn't matter how you tell them, just tell them. Because they don't know if they're close or not. Don't just do body language. Most of the time they don't understand. Don't do facial expressions, they don't understand that either. Some of them do, but most people don't, to do with autism. Because with me, I don't understand body language, or tone of voice, or facial expression. I'm just going, sorry about my hairy armpits, I'm doing them tonight. So yeah, I find it hard to tell the difference between body language and facial expressions and tone of voice. So if I'm too close, tell me. Enough, Alice. Look, Alice is there. Look, Alice. Oh, do you want to go outside? So I'm going to let her out. So yeah, if I'm too close to you, tell me. Sorry about that noise. I was letting my dog out and the kids playing across the road. So that's what you could hear. Now she wants to come back in again. And so yeah, tell me. And don't put mean comments on Facebook. Saying like, some people are stupid. Why do they not understand social distancing? They might have a disability. And they might not understand. A lot of the disabilities are hidden. That means you can't see it. Hidden. That's the word you should look out for. Hidden. It's not visible to the eye. So, let's say you meet someone. They could have a disability, they could be close to you. And you might go, they're close, how stupid are they? Then go, can you move back? They will feel offended. No, Alice, they'll feel offended. Because they're not stupid, they just haven't realised that they're too close. So yeah, tell them. That's the main thing I want you to take from that. Tell them. Don't think anything. Just say you're too close. Move back, please. So, yeah. And on that, the masks. Some people with autism and other invisible disabilities will find it hard to wear masks. They tell you, toy I'm playing with her. Might not wear masks. That's not because they're being rude. Nothing to do with that. It's sensory. With me, some masks I can't wear. Seriously, I can't wear them because I feel weird to cope with them on, so I won't wear one. But I'd rather not feel like I'm dying or it would cause anxiety. I'd rather not have anxiety because then that could cause someone to call an ambulance. And I don't need it. So I'd rather not wear it. Sorry about that, my dog is making a lot of noise. Fetch! But if I have to ride one with me, I can wear masks. So if they're not wearing a mask and they got a lanyard on with sunflowers on and it's green, it's because they got disability. And even if they don't have that, they probably have disability. And most likely they'll have something to say, I'm exempt from wearing a mask. So yeah. So just be patient. Don't be rude about anything. Because there could be underlying conditions, disabilities, loads of things for reasons why they're not doing social distancing and wearing a mask and doing other COVID things right. They're other things. So if you have a child and you're in a lockdown area, but your child is gonna have a meltdown, and you know, and the thing you know that would help is go out somewhere, just break the rules. Go out. Because I bet you the police and a load of other people to do with the NHS and police and emergency service and all that would rather you do something to keep your child calm than them causing even more serious damage. Because they could easily hurt you if that's the type of people they are. So just do what you need to do to go through with all of the COVID stuff. If you need to go out somewhere because you need a sensory thing or you just need to walk, do it. But try and do it as much as possible in the area you're in. 1 minute. Enough! Mum's not home yet. You'll be home in about 2 hours. Mum just went out somewhere. So that's why she's barking. So yeah. Oh, Auntie probably wants to walk as well. Not taking her out yet, but I don't feel too good. 1 minute. Enough! Do you want me to let you out? Do you want to go to the kitchen? Stop her. Sometimes she just barks and you just can't stop her. So yeah. And another thing you could do is buy stuff that would help them to stay calm and stuff in the house. So make sure you got what you need. So if you need to go shopping, but you can't cope with that, do an online shop. But that's a good thing. They didn't? Ah, that's what she wants. She wants food. So I'm going to give her food. Then I'll be back. She didn't actually want food. She just wanted attention. So I'm just going to ignore her. So yeah. And another thing is, I have loads of like first aid stuff in. So you're going to need to do shopping for that. Do that online as well. Do whatever you can online shopping. And at the same time, help your local shops. Because at the moment, they're finding it hard to stay open most of the time. Because people can't go out. They might be in a lockdown area. So go out as much as possible and keep social distancing if possible. And don't get some people got disabilities so they can't tell the difference. So just tell them. Go out, help your local shops, pubs, bars and all of that. Do online food shop. Because that could help some people. Because kids in shops sometimes are ignore a good idea when they got autism. No. I should know. Because when I was younger, I was hell to go shopping with. I was a devil. So, because I was just worse than what I am now. So yeah. But I changed. And people say, oh, people with autism don't change. They do. Because I'm someone that can vouch for that. Because I've changed a lot. I used to throw things in my anger. Hardly anymore. Last time I thrown something in my anger was a pillow to close my bedroom door. And that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, been about 2 years since I've thrown something and broken something in my anger. I don't shout, swear, I used to chew my hair, I stopped that. I don't play with my hair and bite my nails. But I'm starting to not play with my hair. So that change. And everything I do is autism related. And people with autism are more likely to have IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. And that is, look it online. I mean, you have a lot of diarrhea, you have loads of belly aches, where you need to go toilet and stuff. You just have pain when you need the toilet, basically. It's hell. I should know because I got it. I'm not diagnosed with it, but I really think I do, and the doctor thinks I do. Because I've done the blood test, the poo sample, I need to do another one for another different test. I haven't got celiac disease. I'm not diabetic. So the doctor thinks most likely irritable bowel syndrome, but not 100%. Got one more test to do, then you can probably make a diagnosis. And that's the poo sample. So yeah. I know this is a video about random stuff about autism. That's what most of them are going to be about. But there'll be autism facts and things to do and don't do to help in almost every one of them. So I've done the do's, done the facts. Now I'm going to have put a 1 or 2 don'ts. The don'ts to do with autism is if someone you see has a meltdown, don't film them. Don't film them. Because that it counts as bullying, and it could easily count as racism. Don't film them and put it online. Don't. 100% don't. Because something has pushed them over the top and they're having a meltdown. And that usually means nothing can help. And I mean nothing. But last time, luckily I had the dog, and the dog did help me at the time. But when I got home, I was too far gone. But I'll get myself more wound up as I was walking home, and thought I would calm down and walk home, but it didn't. It made me worse. Oops. I should have called a taxi or called Mum. Oops. No, but I got home. I did drop the lead to my service dog, and I went in my room. Because I had to go in my room, shout, scream. They were the last time I was throwing stuff, and it was 2-3 years ago. I was chucking stuff, shouting, swearing, screaming, hurting myself. Not hurting myself to the extent of blood or anything. I would just hurt myself because I was pulling hair out. And I was just because I was having a meltdown. I know that it counts as self-harming, but I don't do that often. Seriously. That's probably the second time I had a proper autism meltdown. The first time was when I was in Hong Kong on holiday. It was a sensory overload meltdown. That one was. Luckily I was next to a shop. I had my earmuffs with me, so I put them on. But it got to that point where I had to. I hardly ever had to put them on in public. That's the only time I really had to. And I did do with the air show. And that's different. If I'm going to a concert and stuff, then that's different. But out and about shopping, I mean. By the time I had to put them on, luckily I was next to a shop where I could buy a squishy toy to squish and to play with. And I had to sit down. And calm down. I had to do everything that I don't like doing in public. You can come up, Alice. Come up. So yeah, that's the only time I actually had a proper, only 2 times I had a proper autism meltdown. Actually, no, 3rd time actually. The 3rd time was in Rel, when someone would not allow me to have my service dog in the shopping centre when they must allow. Luckily I went into the sea aquarium, and that helped me calm down. Because getting the dog to play with the sea lions. The sea lions were just following her, nothing else. Not actually playing with them really, because they just followed you, didn't they? They just followed you. And the staff didn't mind, and the sea lions loved it, because they were just following us. They were following us, swimming and stuff. And the staff said, they're not upset. But if they were, I would have gone in and just looked inside instead. I would have just left that area. But there was still plenty to look and see. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's the stuff that I'm going to talk about in this episode. Not sure about the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe. The button is down there somewhere to like and subscribe, and bell icon is down there somewhere. Like, subscribe, bell icon, and share. Bye.